Welcome back to the show. The Chow Chow is one of the oldest dog breeds. It's more than 2,000 years old, and true to his breed, Mako here is a dignified dog. Perry, tell us his story.
Well, actually, he was found by our EAMTs with a large wound on his chest. We really don't know what happened, possibly hit by a car, but he had some severe trauma somewhere along the lines. And when you have a physical wound like that, it's not just the physical component, there's a mental component too. So a lot of the dogs that come into our shelter in situations like that are suffering mentally too. Luckily, we have a very talented behavior staff. And Mako here had some shyness, just some mistrust of people. So the behavior staff has worked with him. He's really come out of his shell very, very nicely, as you see. He's been a very, very mellow boy. He's great with Alexa and Daisy here. He's just looking for that home now where he's going to have less trauma and less shyness in his life. So come on down and check out this really pretty black teddy bear, Mako.
Well, as the leading champions for animal rescue, our emergency animal medical technicians go wherever necessary, from the tightest crawl spaces to the most dangerous situations in order to save an animal. And the other day, our EAMTs were called to rescue a cat who found himself stranded in a canal reservoir. No one really knows how the kitty ended up there, but it was clear he wasn't climbing out on his own. Once safely rescued, the hungry and thirsty feline was given a good meal and seemed to be thankful for his rescuers. Well, spring is here and the shelter begins to sprout with adorable little puppies and kittens like Daisy and Tulip and Blossom here, who were born in an apartment complex and fostered in place. Lisa, give our viewers some tips on what to do if they come across a stray litter outside.
Well, it is that time of the year, like Ashley said, and during the warmer weather you will find occasionally kittens or a mama cat that's had kittens under a shed or maybe in your yard under some bushes. And what we recommend is that you just make sure that the mama cat has got some food and water, and you periodically check on them. Mom has safely hidden away her kittens, and if you'll just what we call foster in place by watching the kittens there, making sure that mom does come back daily, make sure they have food and water until they are 8 weeks old and old enough to be spayed or neutered and brought to the shelter to be put up for adoption. If you find that the mom kitty is not friendly, we have partners at ADLA, which is our partners, the
Animal Defense League
Animal
of
Defense
Arizona.
League. Thank you, Ashley.
Sure.
Animal Defense League, and they work with our feral and neighborhood cats. But if mom and kittens are friendly, bring them on in, and we can spay and neuter them and get them all a great home. Madison and Molly here and I are all helping out, handling these beautiful bouquet of kittens. But we've got 4 shelters in the valley, and there is definitely kittens at every shelter, so come on down, and it's the time of the year to have a kitten join your family.
And to get your pet fixed. Speaking of which, the Arizona Humane Society's Healthy Tales Mobile Veterinary Clinic will be offering free spay and neuter surgeries for dogs and cats at the Petco in Gilbert, March 29th through 31st. Pets must be 3 months to 4 years old and weigh between 3 pounds and 95 pounds. Space is limited, so do arrive early, and there's more information and upcoming mobile clinic dates at azhumane.org. With over 100 certified dogs, choosing the right breed for your lifestyle can be difficult. So every week we give you some insight on a particular breed during our Breed of the Week. And Perry, today we're featuring the pug.
All right, Ashley, the pug. This is an animal that comes from China, and they led lives of luxury there because they were raised as companion animals for royalty. And not only did they live lives of luxury, they had guards too, so that's how highly these guards were regarded. And around the 19th century they came, or 16th century they came to Europe. They had the same lifestyle there. They were used for royalty, but they really flourished in the 19th century when Queen Victoria started raising these guys. And she might have been the first dog hoarder we've ever had because she had a lot of pugs. And they were her companions. They were really grew in popularity, and they've never stopped being popular till this day. They are really great little guys. Hank and Sawyer here are on the buddy system. They are very bonded. They must go home together. And it's a pug fest. Who wouldn't want 2 little pugs in their home like this? These guys are great. You can see how they are with Lexi and Caden right now. They're having a blast here. Look at those faces. They are absolutely adorable. Come on down and check out Hank and Sawyer.
From their smushed faces to their curly tails, pugs are one of my favorite breeds. Thanks, Perry. We have some major cuteness alert here. Peanut is back on screen. He's the perfect little 2-pound Chihuahua, lives up to his name just perfectly. And Ski, this little pup is just happy to race around the house as he is to curl up on someone's lap.
He is really quite the success story because he was brought in as a stray by a Good Samaritan, and if you think he's small now in comparison, he came in as a puppy, he fit in the palm of your hand. So you can imagine he was about half the size he is now. So as a stray, he was very lucky to have been found and brought in. Luckily, he went through our foster program because he was too young to get neutered, didn't weigh enough, needed some love, and his foster parents were able to bring him in, socialize him with other animals, dogs, cats, kids, and really create the perfect pet for somebody. He's going to stay on the smaller side. We have our next foster orientation on the 31st of March at and remember, when you foster one animal, you save more than one life because it opens another animal in need. So if you're really interested in becoming a foster parent, be sure to register at azhumane.org, and that is on March 31st at Sunny Slope.
All right, stay with us, meet Angel, and hear how shoppers raise money for our homeless pets when we come back.